It's time for the Ram Guts and Glory moment.
That's it. Take those chips out. Arden is calling for him. He's going to start bringing it now. He's bringing it. Far hit. One more, and he's taking the win here in the Mid-Atlantic Conference.
Guts, Glory, Ram.
The Steel Timber Sports Collegiate Challenge rolls on from the campus of Haywood Community College. 2 disciplines are in the books. The current Ram overall points leader, Caleb Hawkins, is looking strong, heading into one of his best events. The wood for this event has proved difficult for these competitors. It was cut in the winter, normally the off-season for trees, and most of its moisture is in the trunk. That leaves the upper part of the tree that's used here drier than normal, slowing down the times and causing frequent hang-ups.
Adam Wenzel, though, could extend more. You want those arms extended like you're in a tug-of-war competition, but the saw staying level, the teeth on the wood, and the dangerous part of the log in the thin wood there, right at the bottom. Beautiful technique. He's got not a bad time.
It's definitely harder wood than what I practiced in. I had some real nice soft white pine, and this is definitely a lot harder. I could do better, but it's better than where it was last year, so that's what I wanted to do. I mean, I was here last year, and that was my plan, keep it smooth, run a good cut, and see where it puts me.
For now, it puts Adam Wenzel in first with a fast time to open the single buck, and it keeps him in strong contention for the collegiate championship.
Allegheny College of Maryland, Russ Hilligus, currently 7th in Ram overall points. He's got to make up some major ground here up against West Virginia's Josh Wilson. Had an exceptional run in the standing block, but he too is way back in terms of points. And he caught that raker right at the top. Like hitting a speed bump, you've got to gain your momentum again. And this is again, let's see, on stand number 1, Russell Wilson not giving the respect to that saw, letting it do the cut. He's trying to force it into the wood. He's trying to present those teeth in an aggressive manner. Look at the speed of Josh Wilson just pistoning those arms. He won the standing block. He can potentially win the single buck. The saw of Josh Wilson doesn't seem to be hungry for this block. It's kind of skating along. He's keeping good pace. That's at the bottom. You need to keep it level. Russell Hilligus was catching up. Arden Coger Jr. was just there for Josh Wilson.
Once again, the training that Josh Wilson has been doing with Arden Coger Jr. has paid off, giving him a time of 38 seconds and change. But a few mistakes keep him from besting Adam Wenzel's pace.
Got hung up at the end there, but I'm happy with it. It's all good.
What about that coach?
He's one of the best, and I wouldn't have any others.
The face-off in the final heat looks like a David and Goliath matchup, pairing Ram overall leader Caleb Hawkins against John Paul Ewan from Dabney S. Lancaster Community College, who has very little competitive experience under his belt.
This is my second event ever in my entire life. Since I came here to Dabney, this was the first time that I've ever really heard or thought about timber sports, and it seemed like fun, and I loved it ever since, so I really enjoy it. My strongest event, I'd have to say, is the single buck. I've been practicing that. It's just one of my favorites. I mean, all you gotta do is just rip that saw as hard as you can and just keep on trucking.
Caleb Hawkins, one of our few competitors. He's a left-hander. Kevin, if you notice, Caleb Hawkins has his hands backward. He's not cutting that bad at all. He's hitting the halfway mark around 17 seconds. 37 seconds is the time to beat. Hey, he's breathing. He's using the whole saw. He's got his coach there, Sean Swartz, egging him on. At 35 seconds, wait a minute! What just happened?
John Paul Ewan from Dabney S. Lancaster.
Bottom third of the log, John Paul Ewan.
Just ran away with it.
Yeah, he did. He came on, he stayed over that saw, and Caleb's saw just seemed to stop cutting, and John Paul Ewan just blew away that bottom third.
John Paul Ewan scores a major upset and wins the single buck competition with a time of just over 35 seconds, giving this relative newcomer a great chance at qualifying for the next round. With only one event left, it's time to make your move or make your exit. The underhand is coming up.
Haywood
Haywood Community College has had a forestry program for over 45 years. We offer a technical education in forest management technology, and we pride ourselves with hands-on learning experiences for our students.
We do a lot of different stuff. We get to do a lot of hands-on work. We go on a lot of lab trips. We get to visit a lot of forests, national parks.
Here at Haywood Community College, your outdoor career starts here. We pride ourselves with every class being outside, lab-oriented, field-oriented.
I really like smaller schools. It's kind of more like a family here. Forestry here is very important to us. Fish and wildlife is very important. Natural resources in general is just very important.
And so when students come to our program, they spend a tremendous amount of time outdoors learning the skills that they need to succeed immediately upon graduation for a career in natural resources.